So in the middle of the recent backlash, TizzyEnt makes a video with this caption: "Don't like what I do? Do you want him here?" He's basically implying that anybody who doesn't agree with the things that Tizzy says is allowing bad people on this app. So in that video, he talks about Justin Mullins, who is, saying odd things in his videos. He has odd profile info. He clearly is mentally unwell. Tizzy then goes on to show an article about a Justin Mullins who is a predator. The problem is they aren't the same Justin Mullins, because the Justin in Tizzy's article is currently in jail. So he falsely accused this mentally unwell person of being a predator. And of course his followers went harassed, bullied, and threatened him. Meanwhile, the first Justin is schizophrenic, and his sister has been trying to reach Tizzy to take his video down. Irresponsible. Tizzy has responded to him falsely accusing a veteran with schizophrenia of being a predator. If you click the comment here, you can see my video talking about that. He took the video down, but instead of addressing it and apologizing to this person, to his family, and making it right to the millions of his followers that he presented this to, he said this to Let's Get Purdy Maybe. He said somebody told him that was his account, and instead of actually researching it himself, he believed it and put this person in front of his millions of followers making false claims. And he is refusing to address it. He is refusing to make it right. And they took one of his accounts down. Justin's family are trying to find him. The only thing they had to know he was still alive was him posting TikToks. And his millions of followers took his account down. This is ridiculous. Hey everybody, this is an update on Justin. If you need more info, click this comment. Justin's the person that Tizzy falsely identified as a predator during all of the craziness. Justin is a disabled veteran suffering from schizophrenia. I've been working with his family. We believe we found him. He made it across the country. I've spoken with law enforcement, mental health experts, the VA. They can't do anything if he's not causing problems. But with the seriousness of the false allegations and people harassing him and his condition, it can turn into a dangerous situation. So his mom's going to hopefully fly out to get him. And we set up a GoFundMe to help them with those costs. It's going to be controlled by his sisters. Anything extra will go to treatment. Or if he ends up fleeing again, we'll have to hire a private investigator to track him down. The link is in my bio. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Anything helps.
So I posted a video a few days back about a guy who was here on TikTok and about a guy who had tried to solicit a 14-year-old. And they had the same name and they looked like each other. And then I had someone yesterday saying, hey, the sister of the guy who's on TikTok, or someone who claims to be a sister, says they're not the same person. So I looked at that claim from who sent it to me, and I took down the video of him. And I want to kind of paint the picture of how this post came to be in the first place. So I had someone send me this guy, maybe like a week back, concerned just about his posts in general. And I gave it a quick glance. I didn't see anything that was necessarily harmful, and he seemed like he wasn't mentally well. I don't call out people for just being mentally unwell. But then a few days ago, someone contacted me about him, and they're like, see this? And it was a video where he was talking about renting a room to stalk someone. And then they were like, and I also found this article that seems to be him. And it was the article about the guy who was arrested soliciting a child. Same name as the guy, and the picture looks like him. So I said, okay, I'll look into this. And then later that day, I had yet another person message me. They sent me the article first, and they were like, this guy used to come into my store, and then I just saw him on TikTok. And I was like, well, who did you see on TikTok? And they pointed me to the same guy's account. So now I have the name that matches, I have a picture that looks like the guy, and I have someone who's saying, I've seen this person, they come into my store, this is the person. Now, if there's someone who is potentially harmful to children, I'm not going to leave them on an application like TikTok. I want them off of it so that they can't interact with children here. So there was an urgency to act on it. So I didn't want to find the guy. I didn't want to put his information out there. My call to action, if you will, was report his account so it goes down. Now, I haven't had any contact with his sister, and I can't find any evidence that she tried to contact me. Someone said she was asked and said she hadn't tried to contact me, but I haven't seen like a screenshot of that, so that's hearsay at best. And she could have tried to contact me, and I missed it because lately I have even more interactions and comments than usual. But normally, if it's something really important, which I would think that would be and would stand out, other people will see it and comment and contact me about it, or even message me about it, and I received no messages like that. I didn't get a message until a certain other user had made videos about it. And that's what tipped off people to message me. That user seemed to make it part of like a 9-part mini-series that they're making about me, and I find it interesting that they're claiming like they wanted to help this woman and her brother. But if there's a video out there that's being harmful to this person, the fastest way to get rid of it is for the person who posted it to take it down. Like push of a button, I can make that video go away. But instead of reaching out and asking me or telling me about it, you made videos about it. So it seems like that person was a lot more interested in content and posting videos when they've made it very clear they want to have me deplatformed than it was about actually helping the person and the situation. Regardless, the video's down. It's been down since I found out. And if there's anything I can do to help his sister, I'm more than willing to do that. Do I have to explain how reckless and shitty it is to go out of your way to try and make it look like someone is a child predator? Do I? Do I have to explain how damaging that can be to a person, not to mention to victims, who again, it makes it so much harder for them to come forward and be heard when there were false allegations muddying the waters?